Hi everyone, this is Angie from the Feisty Butterfly Tarot, and today I am doing a reading for the first half of June for the sign of Aries. It's intended to reflect from the 1st to the 15th. A lot of chaos going on in the world in June of 2020. So we're going to take a look at the energies surrounding you from some of the oracle decks, and then we'll do a tarot reading and go forward from there. Maybe draw on the chrysalis deck to see what personalities or personality traits you might encounter in this period of time. So we're going to start with the messages from the fairies. And we'll just get your reading going. So Aries, as a fiery sign and a sign that's quite forceful with everything going on, it might be a time where leaning into your softer side could serve you. For some of you, that will really resonate. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. So take what you can from it and leave the rest. Okay. This is saying solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one, in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. That's a beautiful card. Very kind of stillness in the forest, earthy almost type energy, which isn't typical of your fire sign nature, whatever. However, this might be things that you can do to get grounded, be still, take time to yourself, realize that other part of your nature. Okay, this deck is called Magical Times, and I love it. I love it. I don't even know if I can explain why. It just never seems to be off. It always seems to be on point. This is saying faith. Believe you're not alone. Okay. Spirit is right here beside you. Ask for guidance and it'll come. Good reminder. Good help. All right. And then we have one from the Lightworkers Oracle, which is also beautifully done, but the messages are even more beautiful. Okay. 3 cards came out from that, and we're going to take them all. All right. The first one that came out is wait, postpone, pause, and say no. So if there's something you're inquiring about, questioning about, wondering if you should move forward on yet, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Oh, this is so Tower to me. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Look at these two together. So very Tower moment to me. If it comes up in your read, we just won't be surprised at all. It may not, but it may. All right. And the next card out for you is Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. You are looking for the light within your own self, your own inner knowing and knowledge. And I think very much the solitude would serve you right now. Okay. I think we're going to go from 2 decks, actually. We've got the Steampunk and the Arcanum. So we'll start with this one. We're going to use these for the general tarot reading, kind of reflecting what's going on with you now. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. The bottom, middle, the top. And from the Steampunk Tarot, a little bit more about what's going to be benefiting your week or this span of time, the weekish, 1st to 10th, 1st to 15th, June 2020, for all you Aries out there. There you go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right. So what we're seeing here, and you can probably see it very clearly. In fact, let me flip these so you can see them easily as well. I don't read so well upside down. I don't generally read upside down cards, but I will give you the cautions. Right now, in the position of your current situation, how you've been feeling is a little bit stuck. You've had this energy of not being able to get things you want done, or maybe a little bit of impatience, being stuck. You have the ability to get outside of these limiting beliefs. This girl is surrounded by the swords, and she's blindfolded. She's not really looking, but she's not really trapped either. And in this deck, it only even shows one card just barely above her robe, just flowing there. So she's also dressed in red, which to me is a color of sacrifice and love. So be aware of those variables. If you've been feeling stuck, it's time to perhaps open your eyes and rethink on some things. The Ace of Cups is showing up for you. The Ace of Cups is very much to do with abundant overflow of emotions. There's going to be a lot of emotions going on with you. There may be sacrifices that need met at this time on your behalf, or from you. This is emotional card of love. Things may be shifting and changing in different relationships, and you're not quite sure what to make of it. Be patient with this. This is very chaotic times, so be patient with this. You're also getting a card that indicates the need for solitude. Right here you've got that, and then Three of Wands is what's benefiting you. It shows that ships are coming in. It shows 3 lanterns being held at the shoreline, and ships are coming in. But this is a time where things are about to start happening concerning your passion, your career, perhaps your work and family, but there's just a little bit more time to wait. They aren't into the shore yet, but they're definitely on the horizon and visible, so you can see them. Things are happening. Be patient. The King of Cups, again, Cups energy for you. King of Cups is awesome. This is what's kind of where you're at, what's driving you, what's benefiting you, and this is what you're knowing and need to know to carry forward to get to this other outcome. So the King of Cups is very much about an organized, supportive, strong male energy, so to speak, of emotional caring, love, and concern. So if there is somebody who is perhaps a father type, perhaps just very strong in the male aspects that are typically designated that way, could be a friend, could be a family member, may not even necessarily be a male, but they have that strong energy that's typically assigned that way. So very, very good listener, good supporter, good one if your world seems to be like it's going to hell relationship-wise. Look to this person to help counsel you, to help you kind of re-get your groove. They may have some wisdom to share, and then you take the time and look at that for your own self. Then you have the Seven of Wands, again, a fiery energy coming up for you, Aries. And this is the Seven of Wands, where you're to hold your own boundaries. It may be a time where you have to get clear on what those boundaries actually are. You may be feeling a little bit defensive. You don't have to get overly defensive, overly emotional, overly blocked. No, 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 no. This is a time where you can set good boundaries. You don't have to be defensive, but you can get more clear about what you need and what you need to have moving forward in your world. I've mentioned solitude. I've talked about faith a little bit, and this belief that you're not alone. You definitely are going to have support around you. You may have to seek it out. You may have to call on a friend. Like literally pick up the phone and call that friend. This might not resonate for all, but for those of you who know what this is, grab the phone, call that friend that you know you haven't spoken to in a while, that's very supportive, that will help you talk you off the ledge, get the logic or get your grounding there in a very stable way for your emotions to serve you and help you move forward. This is a time of kind of weird waiting, like this said. Not yet. Pause. Crumbling. I think this is more like the Eight of Swords. It's saying, what are you clinging on to? Let go of some of this. You're holding on to something that's an energetic, emotional something that isn't serving you. It's just hamster wheel in the past. Enough said. Okay, we're going to look at this chrysalis deck for personalities you might encounter, persons you might encounter, traits or influences that are pretty strong going on for you. Okay. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups in this deck is shown as the dreamer, and the King of Cups. I would say the Knight of Cups is more representative of you after you've talked to this friend, or even if you go back in time and look at what this person would have said to you. Perhaps this is a friend from the past that maybe they're no longer here. Maybe they've passed away. Who knows? But what would they say to you? What would this person advise you? And if you slow down and think, you would know. You would know exactly what they'd tell you. Then you have coming out the Minstrel, the King of Stones. This is the King of Pentacles, another energy that's an earth energy and grounding. I would say to you, Aries, your fire energy just needs to take a breath because you've got this and this coming up. Patience needs to happen. Defensiveness needs to be let go of, but clarity needs to happen. So when a lot of things are coming at you, stand your ground, hold your boundaries, but you don't have to do it in a defensive manner at all. If you choose to do it otherwise, you can. And then you also have the Lovers. This is a beautiful one. The Lovers is all about choice. It's not just about your lover, your love life, your partner, your friend. This is all about choices of commitment. So you're making a committed choice, and it could be a choice you're making for yourself, a commitment you're making to yourself, or actual literal commitments with partners. But this is leveling up the seriousness of something. In the outcome here, it makes total sense in my world that if you get clear on your boundaries and are committed to them, then you're going to have a more positive outcome. That's how I read that and interpret that. I think we'll look for one more little insight for you for this week, or this up to June 15th, early June period. I think we're going to go to the Magical Times Oracle. I just love that deck, and I feel like this might be the right one for you. So we're going to just go until it's known, until it pops out for us. Those cards are really, whoa, trying. Okay. Change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Okay. You've heard it several times in this. You know it. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Look at that. Girl on the butterfly, from the Feisty Butterfly, telling you to embrace this change. It's not necessarily a tower moment. It's not necessarily even a death moment. We haven't really gotten huge amounts of major arcana other than the Lovers. Choices, change, figure it out, man. Figure it out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look how much gold is in this. If you can just find the way to treasure that. And look how much blue we're seeing. And to me, the blue is like in this card, royalty, intuition, mystery. Just pay attention. Pay attention to your heart space. Don't let your emotions make you overwrought or overworried. If changes are happening and due for you, have faith. There will be. There will be people who are helping you and supporting you. Look for them. Okay, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. If you like this, subscribe. If you want to come back again, we're going to have lots of fun on this channel. So enjoy your time, and I hope to see you again. All right, take care.